Check out this unique take on the Darth Vader helmet from A New Hope. This is EFX Collectibles' precision crafted replica from A New Hope Black Chrome Edition. And for people that have been collecting EFX collectible stuff for a while, you probably already know that they've made several versions of this helmet. A Legend Edition, a Limited Edition, and several PCR versions. And this is just the latest PCR version. And some history on the box here. Obviously, you know, when they filmed A New Hope in 1977, they lost the original molds. So they didn't have those there. So what happened is Rick Baker actually took one of the original screen-used helmets and made, a secondary mold, basically having a second generation mold of the screen-used helmet. And EFX Collectibles was able to use that mold that they had in the Lucasfilm archives to create their replicas. And this helmet, even though the paint obviously is not accurate to the film, the actual helmet itself has some deep lineage to A New Hope and the original screen-used helmet. And EFX Collectibles kind of kept up with the tradition, right? They left the original asymmetrical sculpt on this. They have the accurate two-piece construction. It has the bubble lenses, the machined aluminum tusks. It has the metal mouth and chin grills. And then, of course, it comes with the little certificate of authenticity. And for any of you guys that have been collecting these helmets, you obviously know that there's another chrome edition, like a bright chrome edition. And then obviously the regular black PCR helmet. So it'd be really cool if someone already had kind of the PCR helmet, the, shiny chrome one, to add this to your collection, because I want to see someone that has kind of multiple versions of this helmet and to line them up to really see how cool it is. I am going to do that at the end of this video. I'm going to put it next to the Legacy Edition, the Legend Edition. So, we'll look at them side by side. But first, let's look at this up close. I mean, it's really a cool take on the Darth Vader helmet. And especially for people that aren't necessarily collecting stuff, for to be super hyper, accurate to the film, as far as like the paint job and the weathering. If you wanted something really just cool to have like in your office or just in your home, I think this is definitely an option to go with, if you didn't want to try to find one of the Legend editions or even one of the limited editions. It comes, like I said, with the two-part construction. So you do have to be careful right here when you pop it on here, because it has to sit into that circle. It does have a little magnet in there, so it can pop into place. And these helmets are known for kind of hitting the widow's peak on it because of the magnet. So you just have to be careful right there. As you can see, the magnet caught real quick. So you have to be very careful popping it in, because a lot of the original Legend editions, limited editions, and even the PCR versions would get little nicks on the face mask because of the widow's peak, because people didn't realize that there's magnets in there and they would pop in too hard and it would scratch up the face mask. Again, this is shiny chrome, right? Even though it's black chrome, it's still chrome. So I think it's one of those things where you're going to have to wipe off all the fingerprints. But surprisingly, I thought it was going to have way more fingerprints, like they were going to be more pronounced. But they come off pretty quick. Obviously, you do have to, get in there, and shine away any of the fingerprints that you leave behind. But I think once you go through it and get all those out, it looks really, really cool. Now, this is one of those helmets, because it's one of the PCR helmets, it doesn't come with the helmet stand. So I'm using actually just like a hat stand. You can't really use the paper towel trick, right? A lot of people, including myself, have used paper towel holders in the past to hold up the helmets. The problem with larger helmets like this one is that, the paper towel holder is just not going to be tall enough to hold it. And if you try to add some type of extension, it just might not have kind of the support for this type of helmet. So I would recommend something with like a telescope expanding, part on the top. Like I said, I used a hat stand that I got off, I think, eBay or Amazon or something. But it has a telescoping like top part that you could extend to go higher. So here it is, guys. Like I said, it's absolutely the A New Hope helmet. You look at it, there's something about this EFX helmet that just screams A New Hope, because it is the helmet from New Hope, right? It comes from the Rick Baker molds. And, a lot of times when you compare it to other helmets, again, there's just something about it that you can absolutely see that it's Darth Vader from A New Hope. I've done some comparison videos in the past, for example, like comparing it with the Black Series helmet. And it's just shocking how much, unless you're a hardcore, Darth Vader, historian, where you are not necessarily a historian, right? But if you know a lot of the differences, obviously, between all the helmets, you really can't pinpoint it. But there's something about the A New Hope helmet that just like, it gives you that nostalgic feeling. So anyways, here it is next to my Legend helmet. And yeah, this helmet is beautiful. And it has a lot of the same features, right? Like I said, it's asymmetrical. The PCR version is definitely way more cleaned up than the Legacy. But they did leave some of the asymmetrical sculpt. Obviously, it's an accurate two-piece construction. It has the kind of reddish bubble lenses. The little tusks are actually aluminum, right? They're machined. And then the little chin grills and the mouth grills are also metal. So these are available right now on efxcollectibles.com. They're $6.49, and yeah, they're ready to go, ready to ship. So if you wanted to pick one up. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are going to pick one up. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.